It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, slides are seen, madam. You can start.
Yes. you can start.
Sangeeta, madam, your slides are seen.
I'm playing now. It's okay. Say now. Hello, hello.
Yeah, they're visible.
Hello.
Dr. Sangeeta, they're visible.
That's it. Yeah, Dr. Sonozan, just I'm going to introduce me all the characters, Mata.
Madam, I think my slides have got connected. You can start. I will click change the slides for you.
Hospital, Kottayam, Vice President elect IAP getting the slides. And the second panelist is Dr. Srinivas BH, Developmental Pediatrician, President elect 2025 IP Masu branch, past secretary for Mysore Adolescent Health Academy. And the third panelist is Dr. Deepa Pasi, Senior Consultant, Apollo Hospital, Noida and Delhi. The fourth panelist is Dr. Anita Patil, Adolescent Consultant, BARC Hospital, Mumbai, Executive Board Member, IP Mumbai 2025, Editor, Women Pediatricians Forum Publication 2025, Trainer of Mission Kishore Uday, of some young adult, conducts school awareness programs in Mumbai. So now, going to start with the panel discussion. First part is going to take by Dr. Shibu. So I request Dr. Shibu to just take further proceedings. And in first round, we are just covering iron deficiency anemia and deworming. Over to Dr. Shibu.
Thank you, madam. Dr. Sunujun, madam.
Yes, Dr. Shibu. Yeah.
Shall I start?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Regarding the iron deficiency anemia, madam, what is iron deficiency anemia?
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Himabindu, Dr. Sangeeta, Dr. Shibu, Dr. Samisha, for the opportunity. Okay. Anemia, as we all know, it's a critical health problem affecting women and children more. And iron deficiency anemia is defined as a decrease in the amount of hemoglobin due to iron deficiency, or less than 2 standard deviations, HP level less than 2 standard deviations for the age and sex. And for adolescent, they have a physical spurt of growth during the adolescent period. And as Dr. Apurva has pointed out, adolescents are the future mothers. So we should be careful about their health. And less than 12 grams per deciliter, HB less than 12 is taken as the cutoff of iron deficiency anemia for adolescents.
Madam, what are the common causes of iron deficiency anemia in adolescents?
There are two important causes. One can be nutritional and other can be non-nutritional. And I think the most common cause is the nutritional cause, because they have an accelerated increase of growth and they have a increased requirement of iron during the adolescent period. But their intake will be very poor. That is their poor dietary intake of iron. Then low bioavailability of iron due to habitual intake of cereal-based diet high in phytate. So the iron absorption is lowered due to the increased absorption of phytates. So that is the diet is the most important cause for dietary deficiency is the most important cause of iron deficiency anemia. Then coming to the non-nutritional causes, first cause is heavy menstrual bleeding in adolescent children. Second, the other causes can be hookworm infestation, teenage marriage and early pregnancy, H. pylori infection. That also causes iron deficiency anemia by affecting the bioavailability of iron. So these are the main causes of iron deficiency anemia in adolescents.
Well explained, madam. What are the symptoms of iron deficiency anemia in adolescents? Okay,
the symptoms can be the most often symptom which we see is pallor. The child will be mostly white in color, if you say. And the other symptoms are, they can be fatigability, easy fatigability, chills, decreased cognitive function and dizziness. They will have some pica for certain foods. And if the HB is too low, there may be loss of appetite, restlessness, lethargy, tachycardia, and in severe cases can go in for heart failure too. The most common symptom is pallor.
In previous slides, Dr. Anita, previous slides?
Yeah.
Madam, what are the benefits? No, no. Previous slide.
Yes.
You need to go back.
Go back. One more.
Yes.
Okay. Madam, how is iron deficiency anemia diagnosed?
Okay, the first test is HB. hemoglobin, that will be less than 12 gram percentage. Then we can do the peripheral smear, which shows aniso. In severe anemia, there will be anisopoikilocytosis. And the three most important tests is MCV, that is the mean corpuscular volume will be very low, cells will be microcytic, and the increased red cell width, and serum ferritin, that is iron storage level, that will be less than 15 nanogram per ml in children above 5 years. Serum iron will be decreased. These are the accessory tests. Serum iron will be decreased, iron binding capacity will be increased, and transferrin saturation will be less than 15%. And serum iron and transferrin iron binding capacity to be tested in the early morning hours with an empty stomach. And we have to differentiate iron deficiency anemia from other anemias, that is especially thalassemia and all, which causes same peripheral blood smear picture of microcytic hypochromic anemia. And there we use that Menser index, that is mean corpuscular volume divided by red cell width. And if it is more than 13, that suggests iron deficiency anemia. And if it is less than 13, that suggests a beta thalassemia carrier. So these are the common tests for iron deficiency anemia in adolescents.
Okay, madam, well explained. Madam, what are the treatment modalities for iron deficiency anemia?
Treatment, if the HP is very low, and first I think dietary management is there. There should be, we know all the iron-rich food should be given. And the second one is the oral replacement of iron, that is ferrous iron to be given. And the dose is about 3 to 6 milligram per kg per day, elemental iron of iron, that once daily. Single daily dose we can give, and that should be rich in vitamin C, since vitamin C increases the absorption of iron. And avoid excessive coffee, tea, milk, yogurt, etc. And the monitor, you should monitor retic count every between 7th and the 10th day. And we have certain programs in government, that is WFS, weekly iron and folic acid therapy given once in a week. In iron deficiency anemia, we give 100 milligram of iron plus 500 milligram of folic acid for 52 weeks. And deworming also should be done regularly. This is the treatment for iron deficiency anemia.
Thank you, Sunil madam, for the crystal and clear answers. Thank you, madam. Over to Dr.
Thank you.
Sangeeta, madam.
Yeah. Now, I'm just inviting Dr. Deepa Pasi to just answer my few questions. We have divided the questions in all the amongst all the panelists. So now this is your turn, Dr. Deepa Pasi, because it's a rapid fire question answers you have to give us. My question is, what are some dietary sources of iron? Over to Dr. Deepa Pasi. Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Dr. Sangeeta and Dr. Hema, for inviting me at the last minute. Thank you so much. I'm part of this team now. Well, the dietary sources of iron, as you all know, there are animal sources as well as the plant sources. So the animal sources are from the heme, that is the red meat, liver, chicken, fish and eggs. And the non-heme sources are the green leafy vegetables like spinach, broccoli, legumes like beans, lentils, chickpeas, and fortified cereals and nuts, and also dried fruits like apricots and raisins. But the thing is, as Dr. Sonu, the previous speaker, she mentioned that vitamin C is very important, like citrus fruits and tomatoes, because they help in the absorption.
Okay. Very nicely just presented the answers, madam. Now, how can iron deficiency anemia be prevented?
Well, the best way is to eat a balanced diet with iron-rich foods. And of course, we have to combine the non-heme foods along with vitamin C. Avoid excess tea and coffee because they reduce the absorption of iron. And regular deworming is very important, especially in endemic areas. And last but not the least, the government endeavors of folic and iron and supplementation to the adolescent girls. This is working very well in prevention of iron deficiency anemia.
So, okay, Dr. Deepa Pasi, now just tell me, what are the consequences of untreated iron deficiency anemia?
Well, iron deficiency anemia leads to persistent fatigue, weakness, and poor concentration. So it can also lead to impaired growth and development in adolescents. It further reduces the immunity and makes the adolescent more prone to frequent infections. And not only this, a weak adolescent girl will become a weak mother, and that will will lead on to worse outcomes like preterm deliveries and low birth weight babies. And sometimes severe cases can also lead to breathlessness and heart strains and even developmental delays.
Correct. Now, just tell me, can iron deficiency anemia affect academic performance? And
Yes,
how?
many studies have been done which show that iron deficiency anemia affects the cognitive functions because it lowers the attention span, memory and learning outcomes and capacity of an individual. And as a result, this leads to poor academic performance, leading to low test scores and decreased participation. And it improves well after iron supplementation, as a previous speaker has mentioned, what all has to be taken and how much dosage it has to be taken in.
Thank you, Dr. Deepa. What is the prevalence of iron deficiency anemia in girls between the age group of 15 to 19 years especially? I just want to know.
Yeah, the National Family Health Survey 5 done between 2019 to 2021 says that in India, almost 59 to 60% of the girls in this age group are affected. And even the meta-analysis says that 60 to 65% in this age group are there.
It's perfect. Now, Dr. Shibu, you just take the further questions from Dr. Anita Patil. Over to Dr.
Okay.
Shibu.
Okay, thank you, madam. Dr. Anita Patil, welcome and good evening.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Shibu. I thank Dr. Hima Bindu, Madam, Dr. Sangeeta Lodha, Madam, and Dr. Prakash for inviting me. So,
Our questions regarding iron deficiency anemia continuing. So what is the next minimum hemoglobin value required for girls aged 15 to 19 years?
for girls aged 15 to 19 years, the minimum hemoglobin value is 12 gram per deciliter. A lower hemoglobin level indicate anemia, which can have various health issues.
Then what is the minimum hemoglobin value required for boys, same age
For
group?
boys, the age 15 to 19 years, the minimum hemoglobin value required is 13 gram per deciliter. It is seen that for the same age, the boy have 1 gram per deciliter more than as compared to the girls. It is said it is due to the estrogen and androgen effects. Estrogen suppresses the RBC protection while androgen stimulates the RBC protection.
So it's 13 for boys and it's 12 for girls.
12 for girls, correct.
Okay. So which vitamin will enhance the absorption of iron?
Vitamin C is the vitamin that significantly enhances the iron absorption. It does this by converting a ferric form of iron to ferrous form, which is soluble and easily absorbed. So the foods which contain citrus fruits and foods which contain citrus fruits and tomatoes, which contain high vitamin C, it is advisable in case of anemia.
Okay. What is the effect of drinking tea on iron absorption?
Drinking tea, especially black tea, can inhibit the absorption of iron, particularly in a non-heme iron found in plant-based foods. This is primarily due to the tannins in tea, which binds to the iron and makes it harder to be absorbed. So the tea inhibitory effect is more pronounced on plant-based irons. More, the tea consumed greater the inhibition of absorption of iron from the GI tract. So regularly drinking large amount of tea, especially with meals, can potentially lead to the iron deficiency anemia. So minimize the impact of iron absorption. Consider drinking tea between meals rather than drinking tea along with the meals.
Here the last question regarding iron deficiency anemia. What are the prophylactic dose regimen and color code of iron folic acid tablets for 10 to 19 years boys and girls?
Under the Anemia Mukta Bharat, that is the program of the government for school-going adolescent girls and boys in an age group of 10 to 19 years, weekly 1 iron and folic acid tablet. Each tablet contains 60 milligram of elementary iron plus 50 microgram of folic acid. The color code is blue color.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Anita Patil. Over to you, Sangeeta, madam.
Yeah. Okay. So now the first round, part B. Now we are just going to discuss about the deworming. Again, the set of questions I'm going to ask to Dr. Srinivas B.H. Are you
Good
ready, sir?
afternoon. Yeah, good
As you all
afternoon.
know that we have just selected very simple questions, very simple basic questions, because our target audience are adolescents, youth, parents, teachers, and all the stakeholders of the adolescent health. So maybe the questions are very simple, but I think the common public must know the answer of all these questions. So over to Dr. Srinivas, sir.
Yes.
Why is deworming important for adolescents?
First of all, thank you for the organizers for giving me the opportunity to speak on this forum, ma'am. As you know, the infections from worms can impair nutrition uptake, leading to malnutrition and impaired physical and cognitive development, as already highlighted by Dr. Deepa, ma'am. So, deworming is important as it enhances the nutrition absorption, combats anemia, and also strengthens the immune system. That's most important. All of which are vital for the healthy growth and development during this crucial stage of life for the adolescents, ma'am.
Now, Dr. Srinivas, please tell me what are the common types of worms that can affect adolescents, especially adolescents?
Yes, ma'am. Common worms that usually spreads through the contaminated food and water, soil, or poor hygiene include commonly the roundworms, which are very large worms, live in intestine. Sometimes they can be seen in stools or vomit. And secondly, the hookworms, which enters the bodies through the skin, often walking the barefooted in the contaminated soil. And these worms, as we know, the feed on blood in the intestine. The next common worm, what we see is the whipworm, which we have and the next one is a pinworm, which is very common in school-going children. And children and adolescents this spread easily from person to person. And the main symptoms, as you know, it will be intense itching during nights. The other last common worm is the tapeworm, acquired by eating undercooked pork or beef containing larval cysts. So maintain a proper hand washing using footwear and safe drinking water and washing vegetables and fruits and deworming regularly will prevent this now.
Thank you, Dr. Srinivas. And now tell me, how is deworming typically administered? You have already answered this question, but anything specific you want to add in this question?
Usually administered through oral tablets or syrup. Commonly used, we use albendazole, mebendazole, and pymol pomade. And also, I want to enlighten that there are school-based mass deworming programs which are conducted every 6 to 12 months for children and adolescents, which it is of great use for the children. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And what are the benefits of deworming in adolescents?
The benefits include.
What are the benefits of deworming in adolescents?
Yeah.
How does
Benefit
it?
includes improved nutrition status, better growth and development, increased energy and reduced fatigue, and enhanced cognitive performance. That's most important, and improves immunity and overall health, and better menstrual health in girls. And also at the community levels, we need to know that it lowers the transmission of worms in the community. It's most important.
And how often should a deworming be done in adolescents?
It depends on the prevalence in the community. If the prevalence is between 20 to 50%, we need to deworm every 6 months. If the prevalence is more than 50%, I think we according to the program, every 3 months, that's 4 times a year. Or if the prevalence is less than 20% in the community, it's once a year.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Srinivas.
Thank you.
Now, round 2. And in second round, we are going to cover menstrual health and hygiene, which has been divided in 5 parts: understanding the basics, myths versus facts, hygiene and self-care, health and awareness, social and emotional support. So, for the first part of menstrual health, round 2, I'm going to ask few questions to Dr. Sunu John regarding understanding the basics. My question to Dr. Sunu John is, what is menstruation and why does it happen?
Okay. Menstruation, that is defined as a monthly shedding of uterine lining lasting from puberty till menopause. The average cycle, it's a vital biological process, and the average cycle may last from 28 days, but can range from 21 to 35 days. And the why, next question is why. Why does it happen? Because it's regulated by
What age does menstruation usually start?
Yeah, usually it starts between 10 to 16 years, but the average is around 12.5 years. And it's influenced by various factors, including genetics, overall health, nutrition, and socioeconomic conditions.
Okay. So is it normal for the cycle to be irregular in the first?
Yes,
year
it's
after
very
the-
common. These cycles may be irregular, maybe even anovulatory. There may not be any ovulation also, so it can be irregular.
Okay. Does every girl get the same cycle length and flow?
No, it might be different. The cycle length might be different, can vary range from 21 to 35 days, and the flow can also be different in different girls.
Okay. So I think menstrual cycle now has started by the age of even 9 years also. Girls came with the same thing. They have started menstrual cycle. So I just want to mention over here that this is the biggest revolution in our whole generation. We can see because the revolution takes thousand and thousand of years. And we are seeing, we are the generation who are just seeing the change of age from 14, 15 to 9, even 8.5 years, the menstrual cycle is going to start. So this is the biggest revolution we generation just are going through. So thank you, Dr. Sunojan madam, for giving the answers in a very simple and basic manner. Now, part B, myths versus facts. And my question to Dr. Deepa Pasi is, can girls take a bath or swim during their periods? Dr.
Yes,
Deepa.
it is completely safe and it helps
Yeah.
maintain hygiene also, but they have to make sure that the whatever menstrual product, whether it is tampons or the menstrual cup, is also fine for them.
Okay. Is playing sports or during doing exercise safe during menstruation?
Yes, exercise can actually reduce the cramps and improve mood and boost the energy levels because it releases endorphins, which are the natural pain relievers and which reduces the pain. So it also improves the mood and they lowers the stress because it decreases the stress hormones and increases the good hormones like serotonin and dopamine. So the mood swings are also taken care of and it reduces the bloating and also improves the energy level.
Perfect. So it means you want to tell to the audience that the exercise can be done.
Yes.
And there is no
light
harm in doing
aerobic exercises can be done.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Deepa. Now my next question is, do periods mean a girl is now ready for marriage or childbirth?
Actually, menstruation periods are only a part that the body is biologically capable of reproduction. But emotionally, socially, psychologically, and physically, the girl is immature. So that is the take-home point message.
Okay. Is it true that you can't touch plants, food, or religious items during periods, or you can't go to the puja ghar and you have to just lock yourself in a separate room without touching anything? So no one can touch you also because you are impure. It is said like that because this is a taboo in our society. So what is your opinion regarding this?
Well, menstruation is a natural biological process and it does not make the girl impure, but she can participate in all normal activities. In the earlier era, why it was done so that because there's a lot of pain involved and so they wanted that the woman should rest. So that is why the adolescent girls were refrained from entering the kitchen and all. Otherwise, there is nothing wrong with it. She can continue with the normal activities.
Yeah. Now, can periods be stopped if you drink cold drinks or certain foods like you are taking achar, then your bleeding will be, your flow will be heavy. And if suppose you are taking some routine blend diet, then your flow will be okay, like this. Do you think like it's okay?
See,
Correct?
diet has no role in stopping periods, but of course, taking few foods can definitely help allay the pain and thing. But menstrual flow is mainly controlled by the hormones and not by food.
Yeah. So thank you, Dr. Deepa Pasi. Now I request Dr. Shibu for taking further questions from Dr. Anita Patil. And this time the hygiene and self-care. This is the subtopic of menstrual health and hygiene we are going to ask. Over to Dr. Shibu. Dr. Shibu, are you there? Dr. Shibu?
Yes, madam.
Please.
Okay, Dr. Anita Patil, welcome back.
Yes, Dr. Shibu, yes.
Regarding hygiene and self-care, what hygiene products can be used during periods?
During menstruation, maintaining good hygiene is essential to prevent infection and discomfort. So commonly used products are sanitary pads, then tampons. The sanitary pads most commonly used, easy to use, but need to be changed 4 to 6 hourly. Tampons are allowed, whereas it allows swimming and they can do physical workout. Whereas the menstrual caps, they are small silicone rubber caps which are inserted into the vagina. and can be worn for up to 8 to 12 hours. And there are some menstrual dishes also which are available now in the market. So there are so many options, but no, mostly used are the sanitary pads.
How often should sanitary pads or menstrual cups be changed?
Sanitary pads has to be changed every 4 to 6 hourly, whereas menstrual caps has to be changed 8 to 12 hourly.
Okay. Why it is important to wash and dry resumable clothes pads properly?
Washing and drying reusable cloth pads properly during menstruation is essential because it prevents infection, maintains hygiene and auto control, and prevents skin irritation and ensures safe reuse.
Okay. Another important question: how should used pads be disposed of?
Proper disposal of a sanitary pad is very important for a personal hygiene, community cleanliness, and environmental safe. It has to be the pad after use has to be wrapped properly, uh, inwards, inwards, and it is then covered with a paper and put it in a covered dustbin. It has to be taken care never to be flushed into the toilet because it blocks the drainage.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Anita
Can
Patil.
I come in over here, Dr. Anita?
Yeah. Yes,
With
yes.
the disposable, now the thing was as a red dot wave, so that you put a red bindi over it and dispose it off so that it knows it's a biological blood product. So that is also there.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Deva madam. Dr. Srinivasa. Dr. Srinivasa.
Hello, Dr. Srinivas. Meanwhile, you just take the questions from Dr. Sonu John. Dr. Chibu, please take the question from Dr. Sonu ma'am.
Okay.
Regarding
Okay.
regarding social and emotional support, madam, how can friends support each other during periods?
Okay, friends should be mutually supportive and there should be safe space for communication among them, giving space to address their needs, like those like in work, studies, etc. should be being non-judgmental and not casually dismissive about their mood changes. They should be mutually supportive and the friends should support each other during their periods.
Okay. How can we talk to parents or teachers about period problems without hesitation?
Children should be aware that they should have an early and open discussion regarding their body parts and the changes expected before the start of puberty. And these topics should be normalized regarding these body changes, should be normalized even in family and in school settings also. And it should have a clear idea about clear and correct name of the body parts, especially it should be taught to kids even at a young age. Even at a young age, they should learn about all this. So they'll be freely talking to parents and teachers about their problems without any hesitation.
Another important question: should boys also learn about menstruation and why?
Yes, they should be learning about menstruation and they should be empathetic and supportive to any woman whom he is going to come across his life. They should be totally aware about the menstruation and should give total support to the woman.
Okay. Madam, how can schools make menstruation friendly environments?
Schools should make the menstruation very friendly environment. They should provide a very friendly environment. They should not take periods or menstruation as taboo. And the students should have easy access to the products. And there should be areas to easily dispose of the soiled products. And should also bridges education or work gap in case of absence. And they should be provided with clean washrooms. And they should be aware about the menstrual health management. And classes should be taken for both boys and girls.
Madam, what can we do to fight menstrual stigma in our community?
Okay. Change the outlook from stigma to the understanding that it's just a change that tells you that the girl is healthy. And there should be public health awareness program challenging the myths or debunking the myths and involve the men and boys also in the society for these classes and address some period poverty or work against period shaming through campaigns. Then promote periods positively and public free access to menstrual health related materials in their own language. and thus we can fight this menstrual stigma in our community.
Very well explained, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you, Sinu, madam.
Now I think Dr. Srinivas sir has joined with Dr. Srinivas. Can you see on the screen? Okay, so one question from each panelist. What symptoms are common during periods? Dr. Anita, bloating, mood swings. Dr. Anita, what symptoms are common during periods? Cramps,
During
bloating,
periods, the girls may experience little cramps in abdomen, backache, or few girls initial period may tell of some weakness, but commonly whom I have come across don't have many major problems during menses at all.
Okay. Dr. Deepa, when should you see a doctor for period-related problems? Dr. Deepa.
Yes. For the period-related problems, they can be either excessive pain, which already Dr. Neeta has said that dysmenorrhea if it is going out of hand, or there is excessive bleeding like menorrhagia or passage of clots, or there is less passage of, blood flow, or, scanty blood flow is there. And one thing we have to make sure that whenever the menarche occurs, the initial few years can be and ovulatory, they can be irregular. So we have to wait for the initial 2-3 years. And then if it is still persisting, then of course we have to visit a doctor.
To the question.
Next question.
Now, Dr. Sunujan, we have discussed about anemia, but now I want to ask, how can parents increase the risk? Vivekji, please mute the public. Please mute.
Madam, unmute. Sangeeta, madam, you are muted.
Unmute. You're muted.
Yeah. Sunu ma'am, we have discussed about anemia. Now I want to ask, how can heavy periods increases the risk?
Yeah, heavy periods means there is increased flow, no? So there can be the hemoglobin get lowered easily and can produce anemia, heavy bleeding.
Okay.
Serum ferritin will also get low, and that causes severe anemia due to heavy bleeding.
Okay. Thank you, doctor. Now, how can diet and hydration affect menstrual health? Dr. Anita. How can diet and hydration affect menstrual health? It's a very common question.
Naturally, if a healthy diet, high in iron is there during menses, how much is blood loss? They may not have anemia also. Hydration, because as such during menses, the loss of blood is there. If they are well hydrated, they may not feel giddiness or weakness at all.
Okay.
Thank you.
To add on to this, Dr. Sangeeta, then the diet we have to have magnesium and calcium rich also, because it reduces the cramps and the relaxes the muscles. Nuts like almonds, cashews, seeds, pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, dairy products like milk, yogurt, cheese, or fortified plant milks are also there. And dark chocolates are also very good during menstruation. And of course, vitamin C, which we have been propagating because it absorbs the, iron, helps in the absorption, and omega-3 fatty acids, which are present in salmon fish and hilsa fish and sardines and tuna and flax seeds. These are very important as a part of the food.
Thank you, Dr. Deepa. Now, just Dr. Deepa, tell me, is it normal to feel emotional changes during the cycle? Is it normal?
Yes, it is absolutely normal. As soon as yes, it is normal, because premenstrual syndrome, you have these mood swings. Suddenly you are feeling, anger is there, and suddenly you feel because of the bloating, there will be sluggishness. And so you are very emotionally charged. So it is very important for the partner and also for the members of the house to know that whenever your wife or somebody is menstruating, they can have these offs and on and off mood swings.
Yeah, so perfectly explained by the all panelists, because there are in many places there are some issues of net service. So thank you, my panelists, for just giving the extempore answer of the question. Now now it is the time to invite my youth champion. Are you ready, my youth champions? Miss Linisha, Dr. Ananya Singh, and Dr. Pratiksha. Miss Pratiksha. Hello, Linisha, are you there? Linisha?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. Welcome, Miss Linisha. I'm just going to ask hypothetical and interactive questions regarding the menstrual health. And now it's your turn, you champions. And I have divided this set of questions in four part. Problem solving situations. Second is myth busting scenario. Third is empathy and inclusion. And fourth one is the health awareness. So my question to Miss Linisa, you are on a school trip and your period starts unexpectedly. What will you do first? Just very basic, and you all have gone through. We
will try to stay calm and I will take help from my
all
friend.
have gone through, all the ladies has gone through such type of scenario. So will you
Hello?
Hello, Linisha. You
anything
can
else you want to
answer.
add? Oh, Linisha.
Linisha, you can answer. Madam had asked you.
Yes, ma'am. First, I will try to stay calm. I will drink plenty of water and I will take help from my friends. And if I still don't feel comfortable, I can take help from my teachers.
Sangeeta ma'am, she had answered.
Okay. Thank you, doctor. Whenever we are going. Okay. You want to continue, Linisha? No. So my suggestion is whenever you are going out for a school trip and you think that your periods are near about or around, the dates are near, always keep 2 pads with you. Whether you are going to use it or not, but all friend may need it. So now my next question to Miss Ananya Singh, your best friend is too shy to ask the teacher for a pad. How will you help her? Ananya.
I would comfort her and will try to make her understand that there is nothing to be embarrassed about. And if she is still shy, then I would ask for a pad on her behalf from the teacher.
Yeah, good. Now, you forget to carry pads. The only option is cloth. What steps will you take to use it safely? Miss Linisha.
I will use clean, washed and sun-dried cloths and will ensure to change them time to time.
Okay. Now, Miss Ananya Singh, just tell me, you notice a classmate has a period stain on her uniform. How will you handle it without embarrassing her?
Firstly, I would calmly approach her and inform her about the stain and would offer her a pad if she is not having one. Then I will help her to cover the stain by staying behind her or by offering her a jacket.
Okay. Now, in the section of myth busting scenario, my question to Linisha, your cousin says she can't eat pickles during her periods. How will you respond?
I will try to explain to her that all these are myths and there is nothing to be worried about during the menstrual cycle.
Yes.
And I will tell her to stay calm and make her understand.
Now, Miss Ananya Singh, a friend avoids playing sports during periods because she thinks it's unsafe. What will you tell her?
I would explain her that it's completely normal and safe to play sports during periods. And I did encourage her to participate in sports in whichever she loves and support her during her periods also.
Yes. Now, Miss Linisha, tell me, someone says period blood is dirty. What would be your reply?
I will tell them that this is a completely natural process and there is nothing dirty about it.
Now, in section empathy and inclusion, my question to Ananya Singh, If boys in your class laugh about periods, what will you do to change their mindset?
I would politely explain them that periods are natural biological process and not something to be shameful or funny. It's an important phase of every woman's life and which includes our own mother and sister. So I will explain that.
Yeah. Now, Linisha, tell me, if you were the school principal, okay, what facilities would you provide for menstruating students in your school?
If I were the school principal, I would provide safe disposing facilities for the used pads in my school, and make I would try to normalize the topic of periods and would make the students comfortable.
Good. Now, Ananya, tell me, if a teacher ignores a student's request for a break during period cramps, how should the student handle it? Ananya.
According to me, the student should again explain the situation to the teacher politely. If the teacher still ignores, then she should ask for any medicine which helps with pain to any classmate or the teacher itself.
Perfect. Now, in health awareness session, Miss Linessa, please tell me, your friend's periods suddenly become very heavy and painful. How will you advise her?
I would try to make her calm and tell her to drink plenty of water. And
Yeah.
if she is worried, I will talk to the teacher or her parents.
Now, if someone says skipping meals during period will reduce pain, what's your take, Ananya?
From my point of view, it's a
Yeah.
myth to skip meals during periods, since during periods the woman body needs more energy than any other normal days, and hence should be more hydrated and should consume iron-rich food.
Now, Inisa, just tell me, your younger sister is about to get her first period. How will you explain it to her in a comfortable way or comfortable manner? So just make her comfort.
I would try to explain her very kindly that the whole process is very natural and there is nothing to be worried about it.
Yeah. So I think my young youth champion has answered all the questions very nicely. Now, the last question from the youngest amongst all, Miss Sai. Only one last question I want to ask you because your period has started recently. Only one but very important question. What was your experience when you got your first menstrual cycle? Please share with us.
I was shocked.
Miss Sai, who is only 13 years old and recently she has got her menstrual cycle. So I think this is the perfect question to be asked by her. Miss Sai.
Hi, I'm Sai Pushparaj. I was shocked and confused. I was thinking what is happening with me. Then I told it to my mother, and she guided me so nicely. I did have mood swings to eat chocolates, something sweet. So,
Okay. So, yeah. Now the forum is open for question answer session. We are just in time. It is 4:14 p.m. If anybody is having any query, the esteemed faculties are with us. So I request to all the audience, pediatrician, adolescent health specialist, if they are having any query, they can very well ask to the panelist. And then we will go for vote of thanks. Any questions from the audience? I'm just going to stop the sharing of screen. Okay.
Nice interactive session.
Any questions from the audience? Because, yeah. My screen has stopped, no? Deepa ma'am?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
It is
Any questions from the audience or anybody want to just highlight on any topic? Can also just join with.
So can I say something? A lot of times, parents
Yes, ma'am.
lot of times grandmothers are there and they have a lot of problem with the youngsters, what we were talking, achar nahi chuna, wo nahi chuna. Now, can anybody give a method of how to convince them? Otherwise, there's a lot of problem at home.
I'm sorry, I was because of pure connectivity, I was out of the session.
Sir, actually, I should ask, sorry to you, because I had taken your questions and asked to another panelist. So I had divided each question to my remaining panelists.
Okay,
So sorry.
I want to highlight, I want to tell one
Sir,
thing.
sir, आप बोले.
I want to tell one thing. This is
Okay.
the one book which we need to. This is written by Tisika Chopra of Tare Zameen Par. This book is What's Up With Me. This book usually I present to all adolescent girls, but for birthdays and all. This book is so simple and easily understandable so it will solve most of their queries actually. So this book is very well written for the young adolescent girls to understand their bodily changes. This thing, one thing I wanted to add.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's a very important highlight you have given to us. Please share the details of the book. I will share in all the groups.
Yeah, yes,
because
ma'am. I'll just share the book.
Everybody should understand and be easy for this taboo of menstrual health and hygiene. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right, sir.
Share with me. Any question from the audience?
Yes.
My youth champion want to ask something to the faculties, panelists. Okay, I think today we are going to finish before time because I was very much strict to follow the time and requested to the panelists to be precise on the topic and to answer the question. Dr. Hima Bindu madam, are you on the board? Hima Bindu madam, are you on the board? I can't see her. So I think nobody is having any question because it's a very common topic, but I have selected very simple questions.
Conclude करते हैं.
So I request Dr. Prakashveer Arya
Conclude करते हैं session.
yes,
Yeah, madam.
to the session and give vote of thanks.
Yeah, this was a very wonderful session on very most important topics:
Yes.
menstrual hygiene, deworming, and anemia, common causes, common management, and जैसे सबको पता है कि more than 60% गर्ल्स और फीमेल्स में है ना एनीमिया होता है, तो इसका डायग्नोसिस करना और उसको अर्ली diagnosis and treatment is the main theme of today's presentation. Now I thank you very much for this wonderful webinar 18 to all the esteemed guests, faculties, and young youth who and the members who attended it. Thank you, Dr. Samir Shah, most important cues, Dr. Sangeeta ji, Dr. Shivu ji for the part as a moderator and MOC of the program. I thank Dr. Saeed Hubi Ali sir, Dr. Apurva Kumar Datta sir, Hima Bindu madam for their guest as a guest and their blessings. As a faculty, I thank Dr. Sumu John, Dr. Deepa Pasi, Dr. Anita Patel, and Dr. Srinivas sir. डॉक्टर संगीता जी, आपने बहुत अच्छी तरह यूथ मॉडरेट बच्चों के साथ है ना मॉडरेट किया और उन्होंने बहुत कॉन्फिडेंटली मतलब इनके आपके क्वेश्चंस के जवाब दिए. मिस लिनेसा एंड अनन्या सिंह बहुत कॉन्फिडेंट थे, आपको बात करने में बहुत अच्छा लगा. इतने सीनियर्स के साथ हम लोगों के साथ बिल्कुल बेझिझक होकर आपने बात की. डॉक्टर शिवू, अगेन आपने बहुत रॉकिंग प्रोग्राम बनाया. ये रियली अगेन आई थैंक्स टू ऑल द पार्टिसिपेंट्स एंड ऑल द मेंबर. डॉक्टर सलीमा जी फ्रॉम यूनिसेफ, उन्होंने भी ज्वाइन किया और सभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स को. आशा करते हैं कि ये प्रोग्राम आगे भी होते रहेंगे इस साल और अगली साल भी हम सब मिलके IMA,
चलते
Oxy
चलते
और
डॉक्टर
सबके
हिमा
साथ
बिंदु
मिलके
सिंह मैम
काम करें।
want
हिमा
to say
बिंदु मैडम,
something?
Yeah,
yes madam.
thank you, Dr. Arya and everybody, the whole team. I
Yeah.
would like to personally thank Dr. Sangeeta Lodha and Dr.
Yeah.
Shibbu, our
Yes.
EVP, Executive Board in charge, who have made this possible today. And carrying on many programs ahead, I requested both of them to please take charge of this program. Have done it so beautifully. And my special thanks to Srinivas, who was
Yes.
IAP Mysore. You know, they are all hidden people. I mean, IHA, I wanted them to come on board so that we know about their work. They are doing so
Thank you,
much
ma'am.
in certain places. And of course, Dr. Sunu, our upcoming star from Kerala. I mean, I like her enthusiasm. I just met her today morning. I mean, she's really has so many, she's a energy, a boost of energy for all of us. Looking forward for more active participation from all of you and new faces to come up in AHA Adults in Health Academy. I also like to thank Dr. Anita Patil, who's our own very own AHA member, and Dr. Deepa Pasi. She's an expert, you know, she got this menstrual module.
बहुत बढ़िया.
Therefore, I suddenly thought that she should be there on our board and she accepted immediately. Thank you, each and one of
Thank
you. And of course, UNICEF, all our partners. Dr. Apurva has joined us from abroad. And each one of you, all the participants. This is a community-oriented program. And I hope the slides have been released by Neha Singh. She has been...
Madam, I'm going to
please release
the
those
slide
slides.
now.
Please release those slides. 2 set of slides prepared on anemia and 1 on menstrual hygiene. And these slides will be given to all of you. And you can use this in your schools, colleges, contact programs. So these are very simple
Yes.
slides for the community, for the adolescents in the schools and colleges.
Yes.
You can use these slides on behalf of AHA. Yeah.
Madam, you release the slide. You just announce the release of slide. I'm just going to play
Yeah,
the
I'm very
slide.
proud as a chairperson of Adults in Health Academy.
Because we are having 8 minutes.
On
So
behalf
you just
of Wave
announce
18 program.
to release the slide.
Yes.
Breaking
I'm
silence on menstrual.
that on behalf of Wave 18 as a Central AHA chairperson, I'm really extremely delighted to release these 2 slides set, one on menstrual hygiene and one on ironing out anemia. I think all kudos goes to Dr. Neha Singh, who has prepared this just a very short period. See, excellently she has done this. I think they are very simple but not very educative slides. Over to you, Sangeeta. Please release them. And on behalf, we all request all of you to utilize the slides in your contact programs.
Thank you,
Breaking
Dr.
silence.
Ma'am. Now I'm just going to play the slides.
Yeah.
Breaking silence on menstrual health, and it's been just designed in a pecha kucha manner. And these are the slides. Can you see my slides?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
Yes, ma'am.
so very simple, scattered, colorful, and we have just given the touch of pink color. So these are the slides. Only 10 slides, and then the part 2 is just.
So this is a new concept, pecha kucha. This is a Japanese term for us to, in short, just 2 minutes, 5 minutes, we need to give the content and the message. So this is a new way of, new way of technology, or you say teaching and learning method. Thank you.
Nice one. Nice.
Now, madam, you announce for the second part. Let's iron out the anemia.
Yeah, I think all of us should do this. On behalf of all of you, I would also announce the release of these slides for ironing out anemia in youth. With these slides, I request all of you to take up these slides in the schools and colleges. Over to you, Sangeeta. Yes.
Yes. So these are the part 2. IP AHA Youth Forum presents Wave 18. Let's iron out the anemia in youth. These are again very simple and basic slides with a very informative knowledge has been included in it. So you can just take further in the community, schools, colleges. Only 10 slides for simple and very important topic. Thank you all. Now I'm going to.
Yeah, the Central AHA will mail the slides to all the pediatricians. And thank you, Dr.
Stop
Sangeeta and
the
Dr.
screen
Shibu
share.
once again.
Yeah, thank you all the panelists and Vivek ji, who has just given us the tech support without any glitches. And thank you, Veer Arya sir. Nice to see you all, and see you all again next month with a new topic on 18th for Wave 18 Empower Yuva. Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a nice
Bye-bye.
day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Sneha ji.
Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone.
Aap bhi. Shalini madam, thank you.
Thank
Madam,
you.
I am before time, 4:26. So that
Thank you,
is the
everyone.
beauty of, of moderator to handle the session, you know. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Sangeeta. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shibuji. Thank you.
Thank you, Sneha ma'am. Thank you, Radhanath sir. Thank you, Naveen sir. Thank you all.